Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I know I look a mess, girl. We're gonna go ahead and hurry up with this review, and then I'm gonna get home and try and get myself together. Um, so let's just talk about. We're just gonna talk about the show. Let's get Jess out of the way. Jessica White. She has a pain in her body. She says it feels like she would rather just be dead than to go through what she's going through. So they take her to the hospital and come to find out she has fibroids that are sitting on her uterus. Uh, Um, she didn't know this until now, so she is advocating for women, especially Black women, to make sure you get a black doctor or someone who is not going to mistreat you. We know how it is when we hear these stories about Black women and their doctors, and they thinking y'all these strong Black women who can just push through, and then girl, sometimes the outcome is death. Um, so that's part of the reason I think that she hasn't been able to um, have children. Well, she said miscarriages. She said miscarriages with an S. So I don't know how many miscarriages she's had. I don't know if she's been pregnant only by Nick Cannon or by Nick Cannon and company, honey. I don't know. But that's, I think, the reason why she hasn't been able to. This boy, this boy walking by looking at me like, girl, what's he doing? That's why she hasn't been able to really carry her kids, you know, her pregnancy full term. Um, she says that maybe I'm not supposed to be a mother. No, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Maybe you were not supposed to be a part of the Sister Wives Club. You know, sometimes things happen in our life and we don't understand it and it doesn't make sense and it may not be right. But you know, when they say sometimes things happen for a reason, the only thing I can tell Jessica White is maybe you not being able to have a child with Nick Cannon, that happened for a reason. Something that she may not ever understand, or I may not ever understand. But girl, it's a reason why you were not able to basically carry your pregnancy full term. um, but yeah, she eventually goes to see a Black doctor, and they tell her that she will still be able to have kids. That is nothing that she should be, I guess, concerned about. I mean, I guess, you know, times have changed, but Jessica White ain't no young hen, honey. Jessica White is 38. So I'm just saying. But I ain't no doctor either, girl. The kids out here having babies at 50 and 75 and 89. Girl. Not 89, but I'm just saying, girl. You know, you got the Janets and the Hollies out here popping out babies. Um Spice clears up with Spice is going to the Caymans to perform. She goes to a radio interview to clear up, I guess, any confusion, but they didn't show her clear up anything. This is the thing. I saw Spice with a waist trainer on. Now I don't know why she got that waist trainer on. Maybe she just training her waist. Or maybe she just had some surgery. Maybe she just had a little lipo. I don't know. But you could see it clearly going through her clothes. I think she even had it on when she was at practice the other day. Again, someone could probably say that she needs to wear that due to whatever happened to her in the Dominican Republic, which is AKA getting plastic surgery. Some people could say, girl, she needs to wear that because, girl, something erupted. I don't know, child. I think what it is Spice was getting plastic surgery. Yes, you almost died, but girl, it wasn't no heart attack like people was thinking. Girl, we all think, I'm sorry, not we all, me and some of my messy cousins, girl, we all think you was out there getting chopped up and girl plucked and girl getting sucked. That's what we think. And we think that girl, you probably went to the wrong doctor. You got a girl, they had a dirty knife, girl, a dirty needle, and it just didn't work out. And it almost took you out. That's what we think. But Spice is fine. Um, Amy. I was confused with Amy. Amy, just the other day you was calling your mama the Black Kris Jenner. Now you trying to fire her. Is your mama the Black Kris Jenner or is she not? I told y'all that the lady wasn't the Black Kris Jenner. That's what they were just trying to amp her up to be. Because if your mother was the real life Black Kris Jenner, ain't no way your sister would be your operational manager. Now, while we know with the Kardashians Jenner that Kim is the girl, right? But girl, Courtney and Khloe ain't Kim's operational manager either. Girl. Now they might all do projects together sometimes, and Kim might probably get a higher percentage if she brings something to the table. But they all still have their own stuff going on. So at first it sounded like Amy wanted to fire her mother from, like, I guess having any say so over her music career, but still keep her in control of the other things. But then later in the episode, she went to dinner with her mother, and it sounded like she was trying to let her mother go all together, so that her mother could give her sisters more attention. Because she felt like, the sisters feel like they don't get enough attention from the mother when it comes to their businesses. Now, I don't know if one of the sisters got more going on, but girl, no tea, no shade. I'm not trying to sound funny. But girl, if you're an operational manager, girl, how much attention do you need, girl? Girl, you ain't doing shit, but man. Girl, how much attention do you need, sister girl? Anyways, Amy's mother tells her that she's not falling back. If I say you fired, but see, Amy never told her she was fired. Amy was scared too. Amy, you beating around the bush, girl. It's on all you, girl. Either you could have said you're fired. You're not, girl. Your mama told her, girl, I ain't going nowhere, and I am telling you, I'm not going. That's what she said, honey. Mita popped up at the Caymans. We'll talk about Mita in a little bit. Scrappy and what's his name? What's that nigga's name? Chaotic. Scrappy and Chaotic. Chaotic. He calls it his castle. Now, when I walked in, all I saw was a shoe rack and some Nikes. He said that he's a king, honey. I said not on no two. No, I said not on no 2 and 2. But okay, girl, whatever, girl. Chaotic is funny. Chaotic says that he kissed Amy. He says he said I was chewing bubble gum. Oh, that nigga said, girl, that nigga had me cracking up. Girl, that nigga said he was chewing bubble gum. He said his breath smelled like bubble gum flavor. Girl said, come on, bubble gum flavor. And he said, girl, I gently grabbed them big juicy lips. He said he kissed Amy. He said I blew that bubblegum flavor all in her face. That's what he said. I said, "God, this nigga is crazy." Chaotic is funny to me, girl. I mean, girl, it's every episode. He said every episode he done had me cracking up, girl. But anyway, he said, "Welcome to his castle." He basically says that he's a king and he needs somebody that's gonna treat him like a king. Until then, he gonna continue to play, I guess, the same games that they playing. And Scrappy, with his married big ass, sat right on that balcony and said, exactly, that's how I feel. I said, not the married man sitting on the balcony with his single homeboy talking about, girl, baby, I feel exactly how you feel about it. Scrappy. Scrappy. So you're going to keep playing games with your wife. Okay. Girl, he said he needs Chaotic said he wants to be in a polyester relationship. I said, oh God. Later on, he said he knew exactly what he was saying. He said he know the difference between polyester and polyamorous. He said he wants a polyester relationship because he feel like they all can fit together. Him, Amy, and Erica Banks. Him and Amy do not. I don't think that him and Amy are doing nothing. I think that ain't nothing but a storyline. I even saw, I think like last week, I think they were doing promotion for the show, a press tour. I don't remember, girl. I think they were doing promotion for the show, and somehow Chaotic. Niggas love to talk. That's when I did kind of roll my eyes at Chaotic. I don't know why people like to tell who they sleep. Like as much. Oh, excuse me, that was nasty. As much as we talk about sex on my channel, girl, you would never know who I'm sleeping with. It ain't one person on YouTube who will ever find a video of me. It ain't one person who's seen my videos who could ever say that they know who I'm sleeping with. Because I just don't feel like that's people's business. Unless we both say it's in y'all business. But yeah, I just think it's weird when I hear niggas come out and be like, yeah, I'm smashing so and so. Ugh. I don't move like that, and I don't understand how other niggas move like that. And it don't have nothing to do with, girl. I mean, I guess if you're messing with people who ain't living right, whether they married, in relationships or whatever, then I guess you wouldn't want nobody to know. But even past that, it's just that, girl, of course you shouldn't want nobody to know if you're messing with somebody married. Hello? But even past that, it's just that, girl, I just don't understand the whole coming out and announcing to the world that, girl, I sleep with so-and-so. But anyways, I felt like that's what Chaotic did with Erica Banks. Because during the interview, I know I'm getting off subject, but during the interview, the girl asked Erica basically, Chaotic basically said, y'all smashing. And she was like, what? She was shocked. And then she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah. Basically, she confirmed that the girl, they having sex. But anyways, I've never thought that Chaotic and Amy were trying to. I just think that's something that they came together. That was a storyline. That's what the writers gave them. But anyways, yeah, he says, welcome to his castle. And all you saw was a shoe rack and some Nikes. I said, okay. And then Diamond and Scrappy. This is the thing. I do believe that you shouldn't be with people if you don't trust them. If I ever just happen one day to get in a relationship, I'm gonna have to trust my man. I'm not about to be worried about what you're doing, who you doing it with, if you was here, what you was doing. I ought to know what you was doing, which was minding your business and not embarrassing yourself and embarrassing me. So even if somebody said, girl, I saw so and so at the hotel, I'll be like, girl, okay. Because I know my man, I know he's not doing nothing, but girl, I also know that's not reality either. Scrappy just basically says that he never had sex with Diamond. Now I don't know about to this day, but at the time that this was shot, he said he hadn't had sex with Diamond. I believe Scrappy, I do. He says that Diamond came up to his hotel room and all they did was talk. I do believe that. I don't believe they did nothing past talking. But this is the problem. First of all, I think because a lot of us associate certain things with hotels, that when you hear that a man and a woman are, if you're attracted to the same sex, but we're just going to keep it on man and woman because that's what we're talking about right now. But when you hear that a man and a woman were both in a hotel room, I think a lot of folks was, especially if it's their partner, will start to kind of feel at unease, like, girl, hold up, why would you in a hotel? Why would you hotel lobby or hotel room? Because it's a difference between being in a hotel lobby where everybody can walk by and see. Girl, can't nobody see you in your hotel room. All I'm saying is, like, I can get how it could look suspicious. Girl, Scrappy ain't had no business being in a hotel room with his ex-girlfriend. Whatever y'all needed to have a conversation about, girl, y'all could have had it downstairs in the lobby, girl, in front of the receptionist. Girl, matter of fact, girl, quiet as it's kept, y'all really ain't got nothing to talk about. If we gonna be honest about it, what the fuck y'all gotta talk about? that you need to take it back up to your room. And then you get mad because, yes, somebody should trust their husband or wife, but then you get mad because now people think you're having sex with your ex-girlfriend. And now you feel some type of way because Bambi think that you up to no good. If Bambi was in a room with her ex-boyfriend, nigga, how would you feel? I'm just saying, yeah. I just think that when it comes to relationships, period, I think the easiest way to navigate a relationship is to not do something that you don't want your partner doing. If you know you don't want your partner in a hotel room, then bitch, don't you take your ass in a hotel room with no random nigga. Or not, or just even a friend. Unless it's just like, girl, your gay friend. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Just don't do anything that you wouldn't want done to you. And that's the easiest way that I feel like just could wrap that up and put a bow on it. Scrappy, you out of line. And it's not like you have the best track record. And if Diamond would have got her ass whooped too by Bambi, I would have understood it. Because Diamond, you should know better too not to take your ass to the hotel room with this married man. Like at some point in life, yes, it is true. It's blame to go around for everybody. Diamond, you an old hoe. Scrappy, you an old hoe. Like everybody around her old. We know how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? We all pushing 40, 40, 50, 60, 70. We know how this shit go. We are not 21 and 18 and 19 and don't know that's how that's like. We know. Like Scrappy, you knew you ain't had no business in that girl room, or she ain't had no business in your room, and Diamond knows she ain't had no business up there either. Spice. I feel like Spice is unreasonable. Spice then took her ass to the Dominican Republic, then had some surgery, almost died, and she want everybody to drop everything they got going on. I don't want you to party. I don't want you to go out and have a cocktail. I don't want you to go out and do the Tootsie Roll. I want you to be by my side at my house. If you're not at your house or going to work, I need you here with me. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. Now, while yes, it's nice for your friends to come and check on you probably once a week, every day if they have the time and ain't got shit else going on. But bitch, people got lives now. People have families and kids and side chicks and side niggas, and they gotta go to work. And then they still try to have a somewhat of a social life outside of the kids and the family and all that bullshit. And you want somebody to just drop everything they got going on because you want to take your black ass across the goddamn water to go get some surgery and then fucked up and got a hold of a bad needle and a knife. Okay? You don't want me to hanging out with Carly Red out in the streets. You see one picture of Mita and Carly Red, and all of a sudden, girl, they best friends and they having intimate conversations. Just like Mita said, you don't know what I've been going through. Just you were going through something, but bitch, I could have been going through something too, and you don't know because we haven't talked. And you think just because you saw me with one picture with Carly Red online, and all of a sudden Carly Red know all my goddamn business. I think that it is unfair that they putting everything on Mita and Carly Red. Mita sat right at that table and basically said, "Bitch, Spice's sister was the one who said all of that," and Shekinah just sitting there looking like, "Oh." Carly has already said they told me not to say nothing, so I didn't say nothing. This is the second time Spice has sat there at a table and not corrected what somebody said. All Spice had to say was, "Yeah, Shekinah, Mita is right. My sister did say X, Y, and Z." Yeah, Rashida, Carly is right. They did tell Carly not to open up her mouth and say nothing. Spice is unreasonable. This seems like high school to me. It's a whole bunch of grown ass women who are acting very immature. Carly, Spice, you introduced Carly and Mita, and now you mad because they're building their own friendship outside of you. Girl, I'm not gonna lie, girl. That happened to me one time in real life, and I started feeling some way too. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I introduced two of my friends, and girl, they started building a friendship outside of me, and I started feeling some type of way. Then I had to get my grown ass out of my feelings and say, "Well, bitch, you introduced them," and now I'm over it now. But that happened to me too. But the point of the matter is, girl, I can also acknowledge that it's immature and it's childish. Spice, you introducing people and you're mad because they building friendships out of you. I mean, outside of you. You're mad because you think that Carly trying to steal Mita when Mita can still be your friend and still be Carly's friend. Like, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. Anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it. I gotta go home and get ready for this live. Girl, shave this face. Girl. Get this gray hair, honey. Get rid of this gray hair, honey. They'll knock a year off, hopefully. um, yeah. I just put Spice is wrong. She's not correcting shit. I put Spice is unreasonable. She saw one pic of them and swear they BFFs. Y'all mad at Mita, but the sister said it. They placing all the blame on Carly Red and Mita, and I don't like it. And at some point, best friend and all, I would have told her, "Fuck you, bitch. When you get your attitude together, you ring my phone. Other than that, I'm not gonna sit here and have no conversation with no motherfucking Shekinah Joe. I don't know Shekinah Joe like that. Me and you are best friends. I don't even know this bitch." Now, if Mita would have fucked around and said something like that at the table and set it off, everybody would have been looking crazy. I come over here to support you, not have conversations with your friend. Girl. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.